Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Scorpio's week ahead for October 25th through the 31st. In this message, we're first going to tap into the energies with the wisdom of the Oracle deck here. Then we're going to get an overview message with the Psychic Tarot. We'll dig a little bit deeper into the message with the traditional deck. I'll clarify as well as pull a few oracle cards. So let's jump right in, Scorpio, and see what we can see for you guys for this week. Coming for you. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What does Scorpio need to see? October 25th through the 31st. Please and thank you. Higher power. It's a 4. Solid foundations. That's what that reminds me of. But higher power is like being divinely guided. Spirit. This can also symbolize intuition, so a need to trust your intuition here. Building blocks. What did I say? Solid foundation. Okay. I feel like this, for some of you, this is the beginning phase of this relationship. This is the beginning part of this relationship. For others of you, this is a person who you're maybe taking this relationship to the next level here. There is a sense of building a stable foundation, trying to build a solid foundation here. What I recommend, and it's been a prominent a prominent message coming out in all the readings this week, is getting clear on what you envision your outcome being. Okay, that's going to be important here. Okay, because whenever there's chaos, whenever there's disruption, there's going to be a need to keep your eye on the prize. And if you don't know what that prize exactly is, you're gonna falter. Okay. So getting clear on that outcome is going to be important. I also feel right now for this week, you're kind of being called to just focus on the day-to-day routines, the tasks at hand here, and just trust your intuition. You may be moving through some deep energy. Mars is coming out of retrograde here in a couple weeks, so it's almost over, guys. 3 weeks, I think. Take a little bit deeper look and see. Now, I do want to mention this could be a romantic partnership, yes. Soulmates can also be friends. They can be family members. This is just a person who has a significance in your life that has been brought to teach you something, a lesson, soul lesson normally. So let's take a look here, Scorpio, and see what we can see for you guys for October 25th through the 31st. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages on YouTube are general. Keep what resonates, leave the rest. Please and thank you. Also, for energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing, personal readings, extended readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And Scorpio, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome. It does also help set intentions for future messages. There's being clarity that's brought into a situation here. Some truth may be revealed, but have an understanding that sometimes when truth is revealed, it's not always easy. Okay? Passion ignited. Foundation and achievement. Fulfillment of wishes. Fertility. Light. Suffering in silence. Tower moment. Magician. Conflict and defeat. Triumph and success. Eye on the prize. Okay. I feel here, Scorpio, you're going to need to get clear on what you envision your outcome being. Okay? I feel like there is a situation here that has you feeling very uplifted. Okay? It's also building a solid foundation. I feel like this is the beginning phases. So either the beginning phases of a connection or the beginning phases of this next stage. There's a need here to focus on the foundation heavily, Scorpio. I actually want to get a little bit more clarity on this out here because we have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. We have all positive cards for the first half, and then we have the Nine of Swords with the Tower moment. Okay, so something is going to cause a disruption here this week. I also feel here, Scorpio, that this soulmate may be a friend, a close friend, or a family member that's going to help you through this disruption. For some of you, this could be a romantic partnership, but I feel like that may be what's causing the disruption here for some odd reason. So let me dig a little bit deeper into the energies here, Scorpio, before we discuss this anymore. Have the Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Cups here, the wish fulfillment card. Okay, fertility is the Empress, light is the Sun card. Okay, so again, all positive energy at the beginning of the week. Let's see. Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, Strength, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Star, Five of Wands, the Chariot, the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Devil, Six of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I will say this, Scorpio, there is a lot of conflicted energy out on the table. There's also an energy of cutting through the bullshit, cutting through the BS here, okay? Somebody's speaking their truth. There's almost this level of clarity that's being brought into a situation that maybe you weren't really aware of, okay? First two cards out clarifying this Ace of Wands is the Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords. It's definitely air energy, but it's like speaking the truth, okay? Or bringing truth to a situation that is causing a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos in your life. The foundation is important here because I feel like this disruption may be coming in to test that foundation. I feel like you're really coming to terms with, once this truth is revealed, you're going to be coming to terms with a lot of things, okay? A lot of things internally, and this is going to be some deep, heavy energy that you're moving through, Scorpio, so be prepared. We're going to clarify this all in a minute, but the next two cards out clarifying the Four of Wands is the Strength card with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there has been some work that you've put in, okay? There's been a lot of work that you've put into this, to whatever it is that's being called, your attention's being called to at this time, Scorpio. So this foundation, whether this is a romantic partnership, whether this is this very well could be like a business venture. This could just be life in general, right? You've worked hard to build yourself back up from something that brought you down, and you're needing to focus on your foundation. Okay, what do you envision your outcome being in life in general? Not just in one partnership or in one business venture. Like, what is the bigger picture outcome? That way, that's what the eye on the prize is talking about, you know, that bigger picture outcome. Where do you envision yourself headed? The Strength card also is the beginning phases of that shadow work, right? So really coming to terms, like, it's interpreted as taming that inner beast. So really, it's shadow work is like going within, coming to terms with the positive and negative aspects of self. Now with the Strength card, this is the energy. The reason why I say this is the beginning phases is because this is the energy of like coming to terms with, okay, I probably need to do some shadow work. I probably need to do some inner healing. Okay, that's probably part of building this foundation. It's gonna take work, it's gonna take effort, but you're going to have to decide. You're gonna have to choose this healing process, Scorpio. If you don't choose the healing process, that's how disruption, when we don't choose to heal ourselves, we'll continue down the same paths until we're forced to heal. We're forced to find that internal balance. You can do it willingly or you can be forced. That's just how life works. Energy is reciprocated. So whatever energy you put into a situation is going to be brought back to you. Now this pertains to work, relationships, everything. Okay? Life. And I feel here, Scorpio, you're really coming to terms with a lot of things. That's why this is a life reading, coming to terms with life. I feel here there's also a lot of competitive energy, like back and forth, one-upping, tit for tat. I feel like that's what you're trying to move forward from here, Scorpio. I feel that there is just a lot of disruptions being caused by whatever conflicts are going on in your life right now. Whether this is internal or external. I feel like you're really trying to figure this out here. Okay? Now, what Spirit is trying to tell you here is trust your intuition here. Ask for help also. Ask for guidance with higher power. This tells me that maybe you need to ask God, ask Spirit, Allah, universe, however you call it. Ask for guidance. Ask for help. To me, it's all the same. When there's one God is God. There's no, like, you can call it whatever you want to call it. God is God. Father is Father. I feel here, Scorpio, you need to kind of come to terms with that, okay? And maybe ask for guidance, ask for higher spiritual guidance in this, you know? If it's not something you believe in, then be like, God, Spirit, universe, whatever is out there, you know, because it's listening. The universe is always listening. I feel like you're having this moment in your life where you're kind of questioning, looking back, trying to move forward, uncertain how. It's Mars retrograde energy, honestly, Scorpio. So just having patience with the process right now, okay? Having patience, okay? Sitting with those emotions. Don't try to suppress, okay? And don't try to react to them. Just sit, observe. That's why it's good to have a meditation practice. If you meditate daily, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, it gets your mind in that mode of being able to sit and observe. That way, when you're having an emotional experience, you already have the capacity to be able to sit and observe. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel the emotions. Sometimes it's helpful to put on a song or something that will help push you through those emotions a little bit faster. Personal experience. You don't have to, though. I do recommend just observing the thoughts, observing the emotions, trying to, dig deep, see where those emotions are coming from. What triggered you to feel that way? Right now you're healing, okay? And healing isn't easy. It's not a beautiful process. It's not like a day at the spa with cucumbers on your eyes and a hair wrap, with a massage. That's not what healing looks like, okay? That's the self-care part for when the healing gets deep. That's why healing looks like that. But the internal feeling that you're feeling when you're moving through those emotions, that's why a lot of people need those spa days, right? Or some form of relaxation, escape. You're moving forward from a lot of heavy energy. Now, this could be toxic energy, codependency. This could also be Capricorn energy. In a roundabout version of the devil energy, this is just negative energy. Negative, lower vibrational energy that's been holding you back, that's been suppressing you from reaching your goals, reaching your dreams. You're moving forward from this, Scorpio. You're moving through this, okay? Trust the process here. The Six of Swords, this isn't an easy process. The Six of Swords is like having to sacrifice something in order to move into calmer waters. It's almost like, moving forward from something that you're not wanting to leave behind, but knowing that you have to in order to feel stable and secure in your life. To feel that calm, that peace, that serene space. Part of what you could be leaving behind here, Scorpio, is this indecisive energy, this uncertainty here. Okay, that's part of the healing process. I know it's not an easy feat, but it's definitely going to be worth it. I do feel like there is a friend, a family member, maybe a loved one that's trying to help you through this process. And that is a beautiful thing, okay? If you need to express yourself to that person, what have you, that's a good outlet. But understand that the healing process is a lot of internal work. And right now, Scorpio, I feel like you're kind of feeling held back in your life in general because of not making a decision. Not making what you feel is the right decision. But what you need to have an understanding is everything happens for a reason. I know that's so cliche, like readers say it, counselors say it, everybody says it, but it's really, there's two ways you can look at life, like fate or coincidence. I truly believe that if you watch readings, you believe in fate. You also believe in free will. Yes, we all have free will, but mostly everything is divinely guided. It's already divinely orchestrated. The lesson was needed to be learned, okay? It's your job to figure out what the lesson is. Where exactly that form of healing needed to take place through that lesson. So let's clarify here, Scorpio, for you guys. We're going to clarify the Queen of Swords with the Five of Swords. Emperor. Four of Cups. Strength with the Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Yep. You're needing to take a step back and get crystal clear on that outcome, okay? Because there's something being called, you're going to have to stand your ground in a situation here. If you're in this uncertain energy, then it isn't going to turn out in your best interest. What does this look like to you? This 10 of Pentacles, okay? This long-term stability. And I'm not saying, oh, I want to be happy and financially free. No, guys, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting down to the nitty-gritty. How many hours a week do you see yourself working? How many employees does your company have? What type of day-to-day lifestyle does this look like? It's 10 of Pentacles. Type of salary or a pay, how much money do you make every month? Not just, I want to be happy and financially stable. That's cute. You are the manifester of your dreams, Scorpio. You need to get clear on what you envision for yourself, okay? It's not like it's going to happen tomorrow. The reason why you're getting clear on what you want your vision to be is so you know where you're headed. You can take the steps that you need to take to get there. But if you don't know what that outcome is going to be, how are you ever going to know where you're headed? How are you going to know what the prize is to keep your eye on? Now, if this is relationships, let's say this is a relationship. Okay, a couple questions you could ask yourself. And guys, I do have a list of questions on the website, the blog part of the website. There's some articles that I've personally written, and even just a list of questions for personal development and self-discovery. Okay, check it out. If this is pertaining to relationships, one thing you might want to ask yourself is, what type of characteristic traits do you envision your future partner having? What type of day-to-day life does that look like? That romantic partnership. Gaining this clarity is going to be important. Okay, it's going to help you not only to keep your eye on the prize, it's going to help you to see who is in alignment with that vision and who isn't. So by just saying, I want a beautiful blonde girl, well, that's very vague. Too vague. You might get a beautiful blonde girl with a spicy attitude that you're not ready to handle. Okay? So getting clear on all of those characteristic traits, all of those very minute details that you might not think about. Okay? Take some time. Maybe even set aside a certain amount of time every day just to think about it, until you get that clear vision. Now, one thing I will say, when we're walking away from a situation, Scorpio, you need to still kind of recalibrate that vision, right? Because a lot of times when we're in a relationship, we kind of realign our vision with the person that we're with. If you happen to walk away from a situation or a situation ends, then you need to recalibrate that vision, okay, for your best interests. What do you envision for your future with or without a person in your life? Very, very important, Scorpio. So let's clarify the High Priestess, Magician, the manifestation card. Yes. 4 of Pentacles. So you're going to be manifesting this withholding energy as long as you're withholding your energy, as long as you're holding back, okay? For instance, there's actually a cycle to money. You can look it up, you can Google it. It's a cycle to money, and it's actually a form of manifestation. They say that if you hold on to your money, that's what you're going to get in return. Okay? Held back, not as much. If you let it flow freely, you're open with spending your money, not so much like just going and spending it frivolously. being strategic, but not holding back. Okay, if you need to pay a bill, pay it. If you need to do this, do it, you know, take action. Whenever you put that energy into the universe, it's going to come back to you. That's manifestation here. Devil, 6 of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse, the Strength card. So you may be releasing a person who is controlling this, trying to control this situation. Okay, a person that may have been trying to manipulate. And again, this could be a romantic relationship, but this could also be like a career, business venture. Maybe this was a controlling boss or overbearing boss. That may be why you've had to move forward from this career venture. Okay, find your own way. I do feel you're moving in a positive direction here, Scorpio, towards balance. Okay, I do get a sense that there's somebody here that's keeping their eye on you, that's keeping tabs on you. So just be aware of that. It's not going to make or break the situation, but I do feel here there is a moving forward from a past situation that was no longer serving you. What do you need to feel stable? What do you need to feel solid, secure, grounded? The Queen of Pentacles, this is a very grounded, very stable person. It's a person of feminine energy that's good with money, business goal orientated, but very strategic as well. Very grounded, very solid. So what are you needing here, Scorpio? What needs do you need met in order to feel stable in your life, to feel secure? And how can you get those needs met through yourself? Needing to focus on that balance. So again, Scorpio, definitely moving through some heavy energy, coming to terms with a lot of things. We have the Strength card coming out here twice, so definitely coming to terms with maybe how things were in the past wasn't exactly the best way to handle situations, or revealing information, gaining an understanding of why things are the way that they are for some of you. Okay, that's going to be important for you to be able to make that decision on that next step. Right? So if you have that awareness, okay, this is how things are now I can proceed accordingly. You have to decide for yourself, Two of Pentacles, which direction you want to choose, and that's where that outcome is important. So maybe this week you need to take some time and focus on what that outcome is going to be, so that way you can have that solid foundation for your future. Let's get a few cards for your advice, guidance moving forward, Scorpio. I am going to do an extended version to the reading. In the extended version, we'll explore the energies a little bit deeper. I want to take a look into anything else that you need to be made aware of. Let that come to the forefront in the extended reading. We'll also take a look if there's any secrets or anything hidden. Look at the next steps moving forward, the advice, guidance from Spirit, the outcome if the guidance is followed. We'll pull out a few different oracle decks over there. If it's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. The link is below. Scorpio, death energy, this is you. This is also a transformation, a deep, dark transformation. Sometimes this can symbolize the dark night of the soul. Eckhart Tolle, look it up. He is a very good spiritual teacher. A lot of spiritual leaders follow. So if that's something you're interested in, check him out. Whatever decisions you've made in the past, Scorpio, I feel like they're kind of coming back to bite you in the arse. And this is what's causing this disruption. Okay, and I hate to say it like that, but it happens to all of us. I've even had it happen to me before. Okay, even recently, not gonna lie, had some disruptions in my life because of past decisions that I've made, and I've really just had to be the humble person and come to terms with, like, you know, you're right, that was wrong how I handled that situation. How can we fix this? Again, there's some clarity, there's some truth I feel like that's being brought to light, that's helping you to kind of come to terms with all of this. This could be in the form of a message. This also could be something that's very intuitive, okay, or an intuitive message. You are moving towards abundance, okay? This is the Ten of Pentacles coming out here twice. You're moving in a positive direction, okay? We have to, everybody, if you want to gain this clarity, if you want to hit these goals, reach these levels, you have to come to terms with, maybe there were some decisions that I made in the past that weren't the best. It's okay, we all go through it. The most important part here, Scorpio, is to make sure that you're taking those lessons with you and moving forward, okay? That's what's going to be important here. So let's get this soul journey out for you guys to sum up the reading. If you found this message has been helpful, it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. This card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, you. If solitude seems like an affliction, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. To create healthy, positive relationships with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. The pessimism of the physical dimension can affect your self-esteem if you don't have the strong conviction that you are valuable and meaningful. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It is merely your soul telling you that it is time to do some inner work and reevaluate your path before you start to shine. As you sit in the silence of your soul, you will realize that your spirit family, teachers, and guides, you are never alone. Scorpio is definitely in need here to kind of take some time to gain some clarity here. And if that means taking some time alone, that's what is being called for right now. Again, you're working through some heavy energies, so all my relationships are harmonious. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer, always. Beautiful, Scorpio, beautiful. So, Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.